Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Hector, episode 3, Beyond Reasonable Doom. Let's continue. So, I've got a couple people I need to talk to, then I'm probably just going to need to use a hint because I'm totally confused here. Uh, Something is not being made obvious enough to me. Well, few things have not been made obvious enough to me already. Let's double click on the grumpy old git and see if we can have a conversation.
Police business. Then you should have got here sooner. Now, hush, please. I am preparing for my post-glandular defecation, and I require both thought and quiet.
So there's no conversation there, nor did that feel like a hint.
The management has instructed me to tell you that you may use any unlocked vehicles in the car park to do your business. What imbecile would leave their car unlocked in this town? I'm staying right here.
And so trying to convince these guys to leave, is that happening? Let's go ahead and talk to the... Look at the selection of cakes. Oh, that was something we haven't looked at first.
Shawshank Surprise. Assault and Battenberg. Lock, stock and 2 custard caramels. I'm not even that hungry.
So, nothing there.
The tray probably has more nutritional value.
We'll try and pick it up.
Cakes are all gone. I can assume then that the festival Portaloo will also be out of bounds for the foreseeable.
Let's look at the working mom.
Nice to see someone that young who can work an oven.
These are supposed to go in the oven?
Okay. So let's try this conversation.
Lady, take your son and run. The end is near.
Oh, my son indeed. I'm his great-grandmother. I'm just watching him for his mum and nan. They're in prison.
Can't say I've ever met a GGILF before. By the way, don't go taking the ILF as some kind of flattery. In recent years, I've set the bar so low now, I've lost it in the grass. That icing is an interesting colour.
Oh, that isn't icing. That's spit up. Little Kiefer must have been at that one. He just loves icing, he does. He wants it morning, noon and night.
I know the feeling. So, how old is he?
4.
Still not got any teeth? Poor wee bugger.
Oh, he had teeth. But they all had to come out. Dentist told me too much sugar and not enough folic acid. Can you believe that quack? I mean, hello? Acid's only going to rot them faster, innit?
Let's ask this question.
I'm no expert on children, but I believe his nappy needs changing.
Really? Because on the package it said they're good for 10 to 12 pounds.
Oh, cripes, I can feel my IQ dropping just standing close to you.
So we've gone full circle there. The 10 to 12 pounds is the weight of the baby, not the weight of the poop that it's supposed to hold.
So what's this jailbait business then?
You got a loved one on the inside, sir?
I do have quite a few acquaintances currently serving some time at Her Majesty's pleasure. No one I love enough to send a tray bait to, necessarily.
And don't you think a little pick-me-up like this would make their sentence seem just a little bit shorter?
Judging by the looks of these, I'd say more like insult to injury.
What's the secret ingredient? I imagine there's like a crowbar in the cake.
What's the secret ingredient?
Love, of course, and plenty of iron.
Please don't giggle inappropriately, it makes me nervous. What's so special about these?
I don't put any ingredients into the cakes that I wouldn't feed little Kiefer here.
That narrows it down to crisps then.
Silly, not just crisps, other stuff too.
So, what prompted you to start?
But
this
how am I
enduring
going to
little
get one of these
initiative?
cakes?
Apart from me and Kiefer here, everyone else in our family is currently inside. His 4 uncles, 2 aunts, 8 great-uncles, 19 cousins, and several others suspected of being his father.
Must make Christmas a bit quiet.
Totally. Kiefer only just made bail, otherwise I would have had to eat the whole tray of oven chips myself.
I could go on talking about cake all day, but I'm on duty.
Want to talk about EastEnders instead?
I'll ask the questions, love.
EastEnders is a British comedy show that is pretty well known.
Ted half an hour.
You'll be back.
Yeah, probably.
So maybe if I feed this to Kiefer here, he'll...
Nah, can't be asked.
Nope.
If I get captured by an enemy spy, I'll bite down hard on it for a quick death.
Let's see. This with the selection
What
of
are you,
cakes.
an idiot?
Lambert with the cakes.
I can't combine those things.
Alright. This with the gun mad
All
crowd.
those things together, not bloody lightly. Surprise, surprise. The one with a gun is the most popular booth at the fair. Hey, if it stops them doing it for real, I'm all for it. Same way I feel about violent video games, virtual pornography.
So I
and
can't
virtual
talk to this
therapy.
crowd. And then we go back to the Tunnel of Love.
Ah, another satisfied customer. My lord, he looks titillated, constipated, tantalized, sodomized, pacified, horrified. Hector, this ride has it all. You enter a baby caterpillar and emerge a man. That man looked like he's passing a baby caterpillar. He may very well be.
So maybe I'm supposed to put the baby in that Tunnel of Love? I don't think so. And did the guy walk over here and join the queue? No, nothing's changed here. So I'm still very confused. And we're triggering more elements to the story just by walking from one place to the other. So how in the world were you supposed to know that? Let's give the cupcake to Filthy Rich. He's fat.
Cake? Ah, Hector, you never stop giving. You're a true saint. And now I wish you to return the favor. This is for you. A free pass to my tunnel of sweet love. Yes, give it to a friend. And now I shall enjoy this delectable cake. What was that? Never mind that. What was that? Dios mio, where did you get this cake? The free sample tray at the jailbait stall. Not again. 5th time today.
So let's talk to him. What was in that cake?
What was in that cake? Bah, jailbait. Every cake like a Kinder egg for prisoners. So far today I've swallowed 2 metal files, a dentist mirror, a set of Dremel bits, and a set of cuff key. Must be playing havoc with your gastric staples. You are not kidding. But hey, if they all make it out the other end, it's chez le buffet this Saturday for me, eh?
Let's click this
I have
one.
a confession to make. I knocked down your pawn shop. You did? Yeah. I really wish you hadn't told me that. Sorry. There goes my plausible deniability. Anyone from Midlands Insurance rings, you were in Milton Keynes that day, yes? I'm here for you, brother. Or not, as it were.
Okay.
So what's so special about those jailbait cakes again? The cakes themselves, not special at all. In fact, they taste like fiberglass insulation with a maraschino cherry on the top. No, it's what's in the cakes. It's called jailbait. You're a detective. You figure it out. Ciao. Later.
So we had to give the jailbait cupcake to him before we could get it. Can we get a cake with bits in it?
I'm not even that hungry. Pineapple inmate out cake. The bunt cake of Alcatraz. I'm detecting a pattern here.
Let's talk to her again. I guess I just talked to her.
You little scam.
What scam?
Baking cakes for prisoners with metal cutting tools inside.
How is that a scam? It's my USP. It's practically on the sign.
Give me the real inside story on these cakes.
Give me the real inside story on these cakes.
Prices fluctuate based on your budget and the recipient's cell block and sentence. I mean, getting a set of cuff keys into an holding cell is miles from getting a pneumatic drill into maximum security, right?
You actually do that?
5-tiered wedding cake. Delivery went smoothly right up to the consummation.
So if your tray bakes actually bust people out of prison, why aren't they flying off the shelves?
Because word got out that some prisoners died before they made it to the hard centre.
Choking or suicide?
Can we talk about something else?
Ooh, is that a poppy seed muffin?
Gunpowder.
Heard you bake it without the oven exploding.
Microwave. Hello.
While I usually love food, this conversation bores me. Set off an hour.
You'll be back.
So
Yeah, probably.
we have gunpowder now, in theory. And over here we have guns and gunpowder right next to each other. That could be interesting. Let's try looking at this.
I would ever be interested in exploring Rich's dark tunnel.
This with this combined, we make Lambert do it.
So I'd like Lambert here to experience all your ride has to offer. Absolutely. I give him the works.
Thanks, boss. I like the gentle rides at fairgrounds.
Before you go on, I must ask, any allergies or skin irritations?
I require regular applications of hand sanitizer.
Any sensitivities we should know about?
My gums get tender after I floss.
Are you pregnant?
Pregnant? Why?
Because you may be by the time it's over.
I'm a boy, silly.
Right, on you go.
Is this anything like the teacups?
No, Lambert, it's nothing like the teacups.
Oh, good, because I threw up after the teacups.
Second star to the right. And straight on to L.
So now his face is completely mangled.
And that, Lambert, is where babies come from. Would you think? Perfect. That's a whole lower level of ugly that I was unaware existed. Now all I need is a blatant braffing. Off you go then.
So we solved that much. But now... Now what?
Ciao. Later, homie.
So we have the regurgitator and like nothing there made sense. But the guy is gone.
Oh great, more dodgy happenings I've got to turn a blind eye to.
Let's take the need fix sign.
You never know when you'll need a quick fix. That's weird.
Hey, quick, put it away. Thanks for dropping in, Mr. Fix. It appears whatever you just did has fixed the problem. Yep, smooth as a cucumber. Once again, thanks for the fix.
Why is he talking like he's on a bad daytime TV drama?
So let's go ahead and try Lambert with the regurgitator.
You're just being stupid.
Should I use the regurgitator?
I distrust any piece of machinery that has more than 6 fluorescent colours on it.
So we got the need fix sign, which do I use this need fix sign on the empty scooter?
Can't be asked.
Or do I need the need fix sign on this?
What are you, an idiot?
A need fix on filthy rich.
I can't combine those things.
Need fix on the desk.
Well, those things together, not bloody lightly. Need fix? Did a caveman write this?
So we exit to jailbake. Let's see. Need fix to Kiefer.
Now you're just being stupid.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try everything.
Nah, can't be asked.
Try everything once.
What are you, an idiot? I can't combine those things.
And see, I just don't feel like we're going through down any logical path. I think it's just ridiculousness and attempting to trying everything completely at random.
Now see here, I believe I made myself quite clear.
Sorry, old timer. Gonna have to find a pot plant or an old chili bowl or something.
Too late, I fear, young man. Thank God for incontinence pads.
Gross. Large helium tanks are now visible.
You don't think those are full of that bastard gas from the farm, do you?
Maybe.
No, just your standard run-of-the-mill helium tanks.
What in the name of Jeebus H. Seinfeld do I need a massive tank of helium for? Number one, there's no way I could lift them without aid. And number two, I've got nothing that needs to be inflated. No, absolutely useless to me at this moment. They can just sit right there. I will, however, make a mental note of their location should I need them in the future.
So, okay. It's a little weird, but alright. Can we get in here?
Are you coming out there?
Well,
What?
not anytime soon. No.
What if we give him the Union Jack? Maybe he's out of toilet paper.
Hey, big fella, got you something that may help.
Please, I hope it's not any of that one ply. I'll put my finger through this and I fear I may not get it back again. Slide it under the door if you don't mind.
So yeah, he needed toilet paper. I just guessed it.
Oh, this is divine.
You realise I could have you for treason?
Well, I think you'll agree that it would have been a worse crime to leave it the way it was.
So, in the UK, I don't believe they have as much freedom of speech, if any freedom of speech, really. And so, burning a flag, or in this case, using it as toilet paper, is probably a very dangerous crime to do. I don't even want to look at this Portaloo, but I'll do it.
Somehow it always comes back around to toilets, doesn't it?
In this game, certainly.
And yet again, a toilet comes to my rescue.
We'll take the toilet seat. Gross.
Perfect. That looks just enough like a braffin to get away with it. Very easy to imagine Lambert's head through there.
So we'll mix these two together.
Forces of ugly, beware.
And we're in a weird position now because we've got several elements here. The helium, the bake, like sniper salesman. Possibly something more with the tunnel of sweet love. Possibly something more with the regurgitator. But very possibly actually nothing more on any of those. It might just be a case that the game is underutilizing elements, and like all these people that were in line are now on the regurgitator.
Something suspect's going on here. What am I saying? Something suspect's always going on here.
Boy, are they moving fast too. I have a feeling that my computer is causing them to spin way faster than it should. That's just like a blur. It's too fast. Let's talk to this guy.
So you're all fixed now then?
Well, you know, the ride has broken down.
As I noticed.
Right, so I called out the maintenance man to come over and sort me out with a quick fix.
Quick fix, eh? I'm on to you. Who was that aged rocker in the luminous jacket?
Oh, that's Mr. Fix, maintenance man. Very reliable.
Reliable at what?
You know, fixing stuff. Keeps me sane anyway.
How exactly was
Let's
he
go
fixing
through
the
all of
ride
this.
from behind the bush?
Who said anything about fixing the ride, man?
Oh, please don't laugh at inappropriate times. It makes me nervous. He didn't look like he was doing much fixing when I saw him.
He
See,
was fixing all right.
he,
We've got
why
a
are they
special arrangement,
screaming?
him and me.
Like the background sound of the screaming is not helpful.
You know, in today's
Not something I
world,
wanna
you don't
listen
need
to.
Keep your guy love a secret.
Love? What? No. No! No, you got me all wrong.
Really? Two guys behind a bush in a public park? Not a lot of other conclusions to jump to.
Believe what you want, man. Ain't like that.
So that went full circle and did nothing.
Ah, you're wasting away. When's the last time you had a good meal?
I don't have much of an appetite these days. Except for the regular delivery of the good stuff from Mr. Fix, of course.
What good stuff? You mean pastrami?
Hmm?
I just heard a lot of sniffing back there, and I know I love the smell of a good pastrami.
Heh. Yeah, pastrami. Call it what you like.
Can I have some of whatever he gave you? Let's ask that question.
So, can I have some of whatever he gave you?
Back off, man!
Settle down, fella. It's only pastrami after all.
Mine!
Okay, I understand. Rock on.
So let's hit the control panel. Can't do anything with it.
The fear comes from the questionability of survival.
So let's just move on. I guess that doesn't mean anything or do anything.
But look who up here now! See? Success, yo, on the mic! This is what it look like!
And see,
From
we
Blind
didn't.
Vendetta's second album, Success Yo. Hey guys, how about a Death Vendetta?
See, and I don't think there's anything here to do. I think this was an entirely
This
wasted
next one's
section.
called Talking.
Young man, would you like a map?
A map of what?
Of Clubfest, of course. Here you are.
I
Seriously?
realise that most of the residents aren't bright or sober enough to find their own arse with a torch. But I myself have no trouble seeing to the other side of this football pitch.
No, thank you, dearie. Fudge doesn't agree with me.
I didn't say anything that sounds like fudge.
Toilets are down the end pit.
Wow, it is so late in this game for them to hand me a map. And the map doesn't even really help like that much. So we could go to the toilets, jailbake, the tunnel of sweet love, the regulator with the underwear. I guess the underwear and the regulator maybe are supposed to get stuck together somehow. The stage, the info, the beer tent, the police booth, and the entrance. And you can't go anywhere else. Yeah, the town clock's new ringtone. Stick around for a special surprise. Win a beanie. Public toy and toilets mayhem. Better be there or die. Alright, let's try him now with this guy.
Good day, madam. I believe everything is in order, yeah? One hideously contorted mutant freak complete with ridiculous horse collar.
Ooh, he's perfect.
Perfect? Ha! Perfectly pleasing to the eye, maybe. Perfect cheekbones, maybe.
It's been years since we saw any young blood in this competition.
Likely it's been years since you saw anything at all, madam.
I put him through to the next round. Judging's about to start. Straight through the stage door there.
Tja, I'll eat you like high-priced artisan wedding cake on a lovely lace doily. You're so normal looking, you probably couldn't even get a job as an extra on Doctor Who.
Now, Bernard. May the best man win. Don't let him get to you. He's really a dear.
I was thinking moose, myself. Hey,
So,
little beautiful man. Think you can beat me, eh? Your candy-nosed, moisturizing little rose petal of an entry looks like he's bathed in the piss of 1,000 angels. Tja, your uniformly hued skin tone makes babies laugh. Prepare now for failure, face. Zip the Mako Panda in, Adonis, or I'll Botox you backstage.
so we have this cutscene now. It's quiet again.
A quick reminder that later yours truly will be cutting the ribbon of the grand reopening of the clock tower, unveiling the town's spanking new ringtone. So let's kick off strict
Wait,
income.
what was that you just said about the ringtone?
It's only the grand finale of Clapfest, the Preservation Society's shined the old clock tower up to its original lackluster, stuck more bells in there, and at 10 o'clock we all get a treat for the ears when we hear the clock's new ringtone. Yowza!
Bells. Balls. Ah, that's the trigger for the ball. Anybody know what this new ringtone sounds like?
Yeah, right there. Pretty lame if you ask me. I can play it.
No, don't play a note. Wait a minute. B-A-D-G-E. Lambert. The badges are the bombs. Everyone in town is wearing one. They all have their own individual dose of evil juice primed to go off when the clock tower rings.
People of Clappers! Hi-ha! Greetings, citizens! Can we all give a big welcoming hand to Detective Inspector Hector Town Hero, the very man we all have to thank for the restoration of the clock tower, the cleansing of the Clappers Wreake High Street, and providing a generous donation to fund this very festival.
Listen, you're all in serious.
Now, Hector, I've seen you running all over Clapfest. It seems you've worked out the big surprise in store for everyone. Now, don't you go spilling the secret before it's time, or you could end up ruining everything. Understand? See you all at 10 o'clock. Enjoy what's left of your life. I mean, day.
Bags of I've got to find a way in there and catch Barnsley before he sets off the bombs. And somehow I don't think it's going to be as easy as picking the lock with a dirty needle this time.
Okay. And for a second there, I thought I was just gonna finish the whole game. I guess now the clock tower has been added, and I can't imagine much more. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 scenes in this game. Just in the section, actually. That's ignoring all that preliminary stuff. Let's look at the clock door and see
Still
how we
can't
can get in
over
here.
how tiny that door is.
Did he ever say this door was tiny, or was he talking about a different door?
Any chance it'll be unlocked? One chance. That. Just as I thought. That's a hell of a lot more securely locked than last time I was here. He's soldered the keyhole shut, so the only way to open it is from the inside. Or by bashing the hell out of it with something really, really heavy.
Well, if I had the car, I could probably run into it.
No time for a kip.
Kip must be nap or something. And there's nothing over here. Can't even go this way. So we can go back to Clapfest. It seems like there's nothing else going on. So we're still trying to win the car. We're still trying to do some other things. We could look at Lambert and talk to
He
him.
appears to be doing his fair share of sweet horse apples.
Why aren't you collecting the death badges like I told you to?
Why aren't you out collecting death badges like I told you?
Oh, I started to do it. Then there was this man, and he had a really funny T-shirt. It said something like, "If I were a carpenter and you..." No, wait. If you were a carpenter and I was... No, that's not it either. Oh, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I asked him where he got it, and he thought I was talking about the food he was eating, because he was holding this lump of...
Lambert,
Oh, sorry, I got distracted. What were we talking about?
don't let me distract you any longer.
Thanks, boss. I've got to keep alert.
So we got a ton of things here, but still not really able to grab them or use them. As a secondary set of puzzles, I would say. We'll look in the beer tent, see if anything's changed here. No, it hasn't. We'll go this direction. Let's see. Envelope. Can we go to the stage door now?
You heard what Barnsley said. If I go for the microphone again, it'll set off the badges.
Okay. I don't think we've actually tried to talk to the bouncer, so we could try this.
When you meet a human being like this guy, it really hits home that we're all made of meat. Any suspicious activity?
Good.
Man, it's taking every ounce of concentration you've got to keep those two words rattling around up there, ain't it?
And let's see. Do I need another envelope? I don't think so. We could talk to her and see if she has anything new to say.
Good day, handsome. Would you like to make a donation to the Clappers Wreake Preservation Society?
Already did, ma'am, by check.
I already did, madam, by check.
Have you returned it? I don't see your check in the pile.
How do you know?
Because there are no checks in the pile.
Well, I need a pen.
Ooh, that reminds me. Shorty Polchester's doing an autograph signing later. Have to look my best.
Why, you hoping for a bit of backstage funny business?
Never know when Shorty's around.
Well, I guess we've gone another 30 minutes. It's getting really stretched out at this point, and frankly, Hector never had that proper intro, so I fell in love with him as a character. So now I kind of just want to be more rid of him and just be done with this series instead of actually seeing him succeed, which is what I should be feeling at this point. Anyways, we'll start up right here in the next recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.